English Nest Studio Learn, Speak, Grow.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to English Nest Studio. I'm Raya, and today I'd like to share one of the simplest listening techniques that can make a real difference in your English learning. Many English learners spend hours searching for new videos, podcasts, and lessons. They listen once, understand a little, and immediately move on to something else. It feels productive, but in reality, they're giving their brain very little time to absorb the language. The truth is that listening isn't just about hearing words, it's about training your brain to recognize patterns, understand meaning, and eventually speak naturally. That's why I recommend what I call the 3-pass listening method. Instead of listening once, listen to the same short audio 3 times. Each time has a different purpose. First pass, understand the message. Second pass, notice useful English. Third pass, practice speaking. Let's look at each step. First pass, focus on the message. During your first listen, don't worry about every unfamiliar word. Your only goal is to answer simple questions like, who is speaking? What are they talking about? Where does the conversation happen? What is the main situation? How do the speakers feel? If you understand the overall story, you've already succeeded. Imagine 2 friends talking. One says she's exhausted because she stayed up preparing for an exam. The other friend advises her to get some rest and continues studying in the morning. You don't need every sentence perfectly. If you can summarize it by saying, a student is tired after studying late, and her friend gives helpful advice, that's enough. Many learners stop listening the moment they hear an unknown word. Instead, train yourself to keep following the conversation. Missing one word doesn't mean you've lost the entire meaning. Think of listening like watching a movie. Even if you miss one line, you can usually understand what's happening next. Stay relaxed and focus on the overall picture. Second pass, learn English you'll actually use. Now listen again. This time, don't collect dozens of new words. Instead, choose only 3 useful expressions that you can imagine using in your daily life. For example, suppose you hear, I was about to call you, but I completely forgot. Rather than memorizing only that sentence, notice the pattern. You can create your own versions. I was about to leave, but it started raining. I was about to study, but my friend called. I was about to send the email, but I noticed a mistake. Patterns are much more valuable than isolated vocabulary because you can reuse them in many situations. Here's another useful expression. Would you like me to help? Now personalize it. Would you like me to explain it? Would you like me to carry this? Would you like me to send it again? Choose expressions that fit your real life, your studies, work, hobbies, family, or daily conversations. The closer English is to your life, the easier it becomes to remember. A simple note-taking method works well here. Divide a page into 3 sections. Section 1. A useful phrase. Section 2. An interesting question. Section 3. One complete sentence you'd like to remember. After writing them down, immediately create your own examples. That's when passive listening becomes active learning. Third pass. Turn listening into speaking. The final listen is where everything comes together. Play one short sentence. Pause. Repeat it aloud. But don't repeat mechanically. Copy the speaker's rhythm, stress, emotion, and pronunciation. For example, I'm really sorry, but I can't make it today. Say it naturally as if you're speaking to a real person. Then change the sentence to fit different situations. I'm really sorry, but I can't join the meeting. I'm really sorry, but I'm busy this afternoon. I'm really sorry, but I have other plans. This simple repeat and personalize technique trains your brain to create English instead of only copying it. Think of it like exercising. You don't try every machine in the gym for 1 minute. You repeat a few good exercises until they become stronger. English works exactly the same way. Master a few sentences instead of rushing through hundreds. A simple 7-day practice plan. Here's an easy weekly routine you can follow. Day 1. Listen once and understand the main idea. Day 2. Listen again and write 3 useful expressions. Day 3. Repeat 5 sentences aloud with natural pronunciation. Day 4. Create your own examples using those expressions. Day 5. Listen again without reading your notes and notice your improvement. Day 6. Record yourself speaking for 1 minute using the expressions you've learned. Day 7. Listen to your recording and identify one thing you'd like to improve next week. Small, consistent practice is much more effective than trying to learn everything in one day. Language becomes easier through familiarity. The more often you return to good English, the more natural it feels. Think about your favorite song. The first time you hear it, it's simply interesting. After hearing it many times, you remember the rhythm, the words, and even begin singing along without thinking. English develops in the same way. Progress doesn't come from constantly finding new material. It comes from returning to good material with a clear purpose. So the next time you practice listening, don't stop after one play. Give your brain 3 opportunities to learn. You'll be surprised how much more confident you become. Thanks for spending your time with me today. If you found this lesson helpful, keep practicing, stay curious, and most importantly, keep using English every single day. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.